What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you part 4 of What If Goku Landed in Demon Slayer. In the last part, Goku and Ku went to the Mugen Train and they met Rengoku. Enemy puts everyone to sleep except for Goku, and Goku and Nezuko work together to bring the others back to consciousness. So after defeating Enemy, Akaza and Piccolo Jr. arrive, and Rengoku sacrifices himself, causing Goku to become a Super Saiyan. He soon defeats Piccolo, and Akaza then retreats after the sun then begins to rise. So before we begin, I want to tell you to join my Discord server. We're working really hard on this server, and I promise to be active on it so you get a chance to speak to me and many others. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 2k by the end of the year, so I really appreciate if you could subscribe and click the notification bells to never miss another video. So without further ado, let's begin. A disclaimer before we start. There are some things that I will be going into in the manga, but there are a few things that I won't be. So yeah, just to avoid spoilers. But yeah, so some things will have to be spoiled in this, such as the 12 Kyusuke, Nezuko's abilities, such as fucking conquering the sun. Like, what the fuck? This girl's like the Cars of Demon Slayer. Anyway, yeah, I have to spoil a bit of the manga, so I apologize for that. So now let's get into the video. So everyone is still crying due to Rengoku's death. Then Goku then stands back up and wipes his eyes as he then says, "Everyone, we have to keep going for his sake. And we have to tell his family about his passing. We need to stay strong. Tanjiro, sitting here and crying isn't going to turn your sister into a human. Harsh, I know, but we need to fight. It's what Mr. Rengoku would want. We need to dry our eyes, look ahead, and set our hearts ablaze." One by one they stand, and then they don't feel sadness anymore, only the will to fight in his honor, and to keep moving forward. So they make it to Rengoku's home and tell his father about the news. His father's angry and his brother's mournful. Later, his father then says that the Hinokami Kagura is actually called sun breathing. And later on, Goku asks to learn flame breathing. Shinjiro refuses, but after being convinced, he decides to teach him it. Goku is a quick learner, and due to already seeing flame breathing in action, he gets the hang of it. So Goku trains with that, along with his Super Saiyan form. He trains with Tanjiro, and they both get really strong. So time passes, and the entertainment district goes mostly the same, with Goku calming Nezuko down after she goes berserk. So fast forwarding, Nezuko sacrifices herself, with Goku attempting to cover her, but she just kicks him into the air and Goku kills the demon. So Goku lands down and punches the ground in rage. So Tanjiro then begins to break down into tears. He doesn't accuse Goku of what happened due to seeing that Nezuko sacrificed herself. Urokodake gave Goku the mission to protect Tanjiro and Nezuko at all costs, but he's failed in that. And then just then, Tanjiro notices Nezuko, who's completely fine. She then stutters and then says, "Good morning." Tanjiro instantly hugs her, with Goku looking on in absolute shock. Nezuko notices him. "You're alive." She smiles and says that she is. "I'm glad." So Nezuko then hugs Goku, which she's never done before, due to her either Goku ignoring her or her being just really shy. So time passes, and Goku and Tanjiro and Gyu then run to Muzan Kabuchiri after hearing about Shinobu's death. So they then meet Akaza once again. So Goku, Tanjiro, and Gyu then face Akaza. Goku powers up the Super Saiyan and they attack Akaza. Akaza recognizes Goku's fighting style. "So you've decided to learn Kyojiro's flame breathing. Interesting." He then lunges at Goku. "Then I'll reward you with the exact same death." Their fight goes similar to Akaza and Rengoku's, only but this time Tanjiro is here using sun breathing and Gyu with water breathing. So although something is different with Goku's attacks, they're not just cutting Akaza, they're burning him. So Goku unknowingly has begun to turn his breathing style attacks to ki based attacks. So Gyu sees the improvement of Goku and Tanjiro as well. Tanjiro's capability and Goku's maturity. So he remembers back when Tanjiro begged for his sister's life. He was scared and confused. Now he's become more brave and a lot stronger. Goku used to be carefree and wouldn't take anything seriously, but he's become a lot more serious and more like how Bardock is in the Broly movie. "I respect you both, Tanjiro and Goku, so I'll come at you with full power." Akaza then breaks Tanjiro's nose, and then Goku cuts his hand off and then kicks him away. Goku then says, "Set your heart ablaze. Fight with everything you have. Flame breathing. Ninth form. Kyojiro Rengoku." Goku is covered in flames as he rushes at Akaza. He then swings at Akaza and then stabs right into him. Goku uses his ki again and blasts right through him, and he then almost cuts him in half. Tanjiro runs in and then cuts his head off. So he then tries to keep his head on, but can't. He still survives though somehow. So then Tanjiro says to Akaza that the strong are supposed to protect the weak. The way that Akaza thinks is very wrong. They continue fighting, and then the sun finally arrives, and Akaza just stands there and lets himself burn. They continue onwards, and then during the chaos, 2 pods, identical to the Rad's one, arrive. So they are now them become Vegeta and Nappa. Goku tells Tanjiro and Giyu to keep going on, and that he'll deal with the Saiyans. They nod. So Tanjiro then goes to find Nezuko. So you're Kakarot, and you must be Rad's friends. What the hell do you want? Nappa then walks towards him, towards Goku, and towers above him, and he then cracks his knuckles. I heard you're pretty strong. How about you show me how strong you really are? He then rushes at Goku, and then he dodges, and grazes Nappa's face with his sword. Why, you little! Goku then kicks him in the face. Goku flies in, but is stopped by a ki blast. Goku looks up to see Piccolo. Retcon here. Goku didn't kill Piccolo, but almost did. Piccolo regenerated and then begun to train for their rematch. So yeah, I'm just gonna fix that mistake. So he lands down. Piccolo? No, I've been watching, and it looks like the only chance you have at winning will be with my help. Huh? I know we're enemies, but hear me out. The big one may not be much of a challenge for you, but I know that other guy is. And I know that if we team up, there's a slight possibility that we can win. Why do you care? Like you said, we're enemies. Because I want to be the one to kill you, not them. And I know I can't win alone either. We have to work together. You're not really a cheery fella, are you? Alright then, let's do this. Goku then steps towards Vegeta. So, you want to challenge me? Very well. I guess we should exchange names first. My name is Vegeta, and I am the Prince of the Saiyans. And my name is Goku. Goku? I'm guessing you forgot that your name is Kakarot, and you are a low-class runt. Any low class can surpass an elite if he trains hard enough. Vegeta scoffs, and then they begin fighting. Goku then powers up the raffle, and then makes the match even. Goku uppercuts him, and then punches him repeatedly. Vegeta then elbows him, and then kicks him in the jaw. Goku jumps back, and then does a Rising Scorching Sun water wheel combo. And this makes Goku mobile for a bit for changing breath states, as he has to focus on his breathing. So Vegeta then gets cut, and then he then grabs his chest in pain. He then punches Goku in the chest, knocking the wind out of him, also punching him into a building. Goku is stunned and then tries to catch his breath. So Vegeta then enraged, then screams, I've had enough of this planet. I'll destroy it, along with everyone else in it. So Vegeta then begins to power up in a Gallic gun. Damn it, he is bluffing. I need to find a way to counter this. Goku, unfamiliar with Ki, his men races, then trying to think of a way to stop this incoming attack. Gallic gun! Damn it, what do I do? Goku then thinks about his friends, his family. Orokodake, Giyu, Inosuke, Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Nezuko, all of them, they'll all die if he doesn't stop this next attack. Goku lets his anger flow like lava from an erupting volcano. He then turns Super Saiyan and puts all of his power into one single strike. He swings and a huge wave of energy shoots from it in the form of lava. It then cuts through Vegeta's attack and taking everyone by shock. Vegeta dodges, but it grazes his cheek. Vegeta turns behind him to see the attack cut right through a nearby mountain. What in the hell? He's a Super Saiyan? How did I? Vegeta then lands down. So what if he's a Super Saiyan? I'll just become a Great Ape and crush the brat! Nappa, now! Nappa and Vegeta then look at the full moon, and then both of them then transform into Great Apes. They then attack Goku and Piccolo. Goku, don't look at that full moon! That's right. Mr. Okodaki always told me to avoid the full moon at all cost. I never knew this was the reason why. You should, Kakarot. It's the only way that you can defeat us. Don't trust him. You don't even know if you can control it or not. You're right, Piccolo. I have to fight like this. If I go into that form once in Super Saiyan, who knows what I could do if I can't control it. They continue. Vegeta then slams his fist into the ground, and Goku and Piccolo dodge. So Nappa then grabs Goku and then begins to squeeze him. Goku breaks out of it and then kicks him in the face. So Goku in base, his power level is 1,800, and in Super Saiyan that makes it 90,000, meaning Great Vegeta is twice as strong as him, with Nappa only with a power level of 4,000, making Goku more than twice as strong as him in Super Saiyan. So Piccolo here has a power level of 2,000. And before you say the characters are way too strong, remember that Goku being here, they'll go stronger alongside him. Goku, due to his power growing, the more fights of demons, it will also help the characters grow too, by training with Goku. Now please, enough of the power level criticism. Anyway, Goku then tries to deal with Nappa first, but Vegeta is always on him. So Vegeta then punches Goku into the ground as he then goes to step on him. Goku rolls out of the way and then tries to use another form as newly created breath style. But Vegeta then smacks Goku away, severely winding him. So in the process, so Vegeta then hits Goku with a mouth blast, and Goku hurts with a base. How does he always know what I'm gonna do next? It's like he's constantly reading my mind. Earth. She's so beautiful. Just thinking about not being able to protect her makes me cringe. I have so many fond memories of here. Please, give me the strength that I need to stop these monsters. Goku stares at the moon. He then begins to breathe heavily, and his heart then begins to beat rapidly. His veins then begin to bulge, as his eyes then begin to glow red. His teeth elongate, as he then begins to grow in size. He then growls. He then transforms into a great ape, but something's different. His fur then becomes golden, and he goes completely berserk, with his new power level of 900,000. He then begins to go on a rampage. No, not the movie. Vegeta and Nappa are beaten around from the amount of blasts and punches, so Goku slams Vegeta into the ground and then punches him repeatedly. The Demon Slayers arrive and they manage to cut off Vegeta and Nappa's tails. After figuring out their weaknesses, they then go unconscious. Goku is extremely hard to restrain though. He then lashes out on his friends, and Tanjiro and Inosuke then rush up and then cut off his tail. Tanjiro then first tries to calm Goku as he rushes up and then jumps onto his snout. Goku, you need to calm down! So Goku then tries to punch him, but Tanjiro manages to dodge, and it ends up then punching himself in the process. Goku stumbles back, and Tanjiro then rushes down. He apologizes to Goku, and then uses clear blue sky to cut off Goku's tail. So Goku then reverts back to base. So they manage to get a spare clothes. As he gets up, he wakes up and then falls back, only to fall back again. No, he wakes up and then tries to stand up, but falls back again. Huh? Where's my tail? You turned into a giant ape when you went berserk. We had to cut it off to turn you back to normal. A giant ape? Like them? Wait. So that must be why Grandpa told me to never look at a full moon. That night, Sabito and Makimo, they were attacked by a monster that was described to be a giant ape. And that means Gyu kneels down and then puts his hand on his head. It wasn't your fault, Goku. You're nothing more than an infant at the time. No one blamed you for what happened, not even them. Goku nods and looks to where Vegeta and Nappa are. They're gone. I've got a bad feeling about this. So going to Muzan, the upper moon Kokoshibo then gives the unconscious Vegeta and Nappa to him. That one may be useful, but this one will not. He then grabs Nappa and then devours him. Muzan's power then begins to rise exponentially. Saiyans are interesting. Their power is incredible. Their ability to grow stronger with any fight, along with the regeneration of a demon, will create the ultimate life form. Now no one can defeat me! He then gives Vegeta some of his blood. Vegeta wakes up with all of his injuries healing and his tail regrowing. Kokoshibo, Vegeta, your mission is to kill the sun breather, along with the other Saiyan. What makes you think that I'll work with you? If you manage to kill him, then I shall grant you more of my power. and you can defeat that bastard Frieza. And that is what you want, right? Alright then. But listen here, Kokoshibo. I'll be the one to kill Kakarot. And that's where I'm going to leave off for now. What do you think will happen in the next part? Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to click the notification bell so you never miss another video. Also, don't forget to join my Discord server. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.